To truly appreciate the life of an ancient Spartan, it is essential first to set the context of their society, which was one of the most unique and formidable cultures of the ancient world. The Spartans were a warrior society in ancient Greece renowned for their austere lifestyle, military prowess, and rigorous social structure. Their way of life was centered around discipline, loyalty, and endurance, values that were instilled from a young age through the infamous agoge, a state-sponsored education and training program that all male Spartans underwent. This way of life was not merely a part of their culture, it was their very identity, ingrained in every aspect of Spartan society. Understanding this context is crucial because it highlights why the Spartans were able to maintain a powerful military force and a stable society for centuries, influencing not only their region, but also setting standards for military organizations throughout history. Their society was designed to produce elite warriors, which enabled them to exert significant influence over the Greek world. For example, at the Battle of Thermopylae, the bravery and fighting skills of the Spartans, though outnumbered, demonstrated their extraordinary commitment to their training and societal values. Another example is the syssitia, communal meals where male citizens gathered to reinforce social bonds and loyalty to the state. This practice underlined the communal nature of Spartan society and discouraged the development of individualism that could undermine their collective strength. The Spartan emphasis on communal strength over individual desires ensured that their citizens were always ready to defend their polis with unwavering determination. Despite the clear strengths of Spartan society, it wasn't without controversy. Critics argue that the rigid social system suppressed individuality and discouraged the arts and culture, which flourished elsewhere in Greece, particularly in Athens. Moreover, the heavy reliance on a large population of helots, who were essentially serfs, raised moral questions about the Spartans' methods of maintaining order and prosperity. The context of Spartan life also connects deeply with other aspects of their existence, such as their political system, which was both oligarchic and militaristic, designed to support their martial way of life. By understanding the foundational aspects of Spartan society, we gain insight into how such a small city-state could achieve remarkable feats and why their legacy of discipline, communal strength, and military excellence continues to captivate the imagination of people today. This understanding lays the groundwork for exploring the complexities and nuances of Spartan life and how their historical reality contrasts with popular myth. The Spartan society and social structure were integral to the unique identity of ancient Sparta, a city-state renowned for its military prowess and austere way of life. At the core of Spartan society was a rigid hierarchy designed to maintain its supremacy and security. The society was divided primarily into three main classes: the Spartiates, the prowessi, and the helots. The Spartiates were the full citizens, elite warriors who spearheaded Sparta's military ventures and enjoyed political rights. In contrast, the prowessi were the free, non-citizen inhabitants who handled commerce and craftsmanship. Beneath them, the helots were essentially serfs or state-owned serfs, primarily of conquered peoples, who provided agricultural labor and sustained Spartan households. This social structure was paramount because it facilitated Sparta's military-focused lifestyle, allowing Spartiates to dedicate their lives to rigorous training and warfare without the distraction of economic concerns. The structure was meticulously designed to ensure stability and control within Sparta, enabling it to become one of the most feared military powers in ancient Greece. Examples that illuminate this point include the agoge, the harsh educational and training regimen mandatory for Spartan males, which underscored their role within the society. Through the agoge, boys were molded into warriors, instilling a sense of duty and discipline crucial for maintaining Spartan hegemony. Additionally, the Krypteia, a secret police force composed of young Spartan men, was notorious for terrorizing the helot population, highlighting the oppressive nature of the social hierarchy that ensured subjugation and order. Opinions supporting this system often cite the remarkable military achievements of the Spartans, attributing their success to the single-minded focus afforded by their social structure. For instance, admirers point to the legendary stand at Thermopylae, where a small Spartan force showcased extraordinary valor against impossible odds. However, challenges and controversies abound regarding this societal organization. Critics argue that the oppressive treatment of the helots and the exclusion of the prowessi from political life were glaring injustices, possibly sowing long-term instability. Furthermore, The extreme focus on militarism and social rigidity meant that Sparta lacked cultural and intellectual advancements enjoyed by other Greek states like Athens. The Spartan social structure connects profoundly to its governance, which was characterized by an oligarchic system with a dual kingship and a council of elders, the gerousia. This tightly knit societal fabric not only reinforced the militaristic ethos, but also maintained the status quo, ensuring that all aspects of Spartan life, from politics to daily living, were geared towards producing the ultimate warrior society. This intricate intertwining of social hierarchy and militaristic governance defined the very essence of the Spartan identity and its enduring legacy in history. The agoge system was the rigorous education and training program integral to the life of an ancient Spartan, designed to mold boys into warriors and disciplined members of Spartan society. Established by the legendary lawgiver Lycurgus, the agoge was compulsory for all male Spartan citizens. Beginning at the age of 7 and continuing until the age of 30. This system's primary goal was to instill loyalty to Sparta, physical prowess, and military skills, while also fostering communal cohesion and austerity. The significance of the agoge lies in its contribution to the main topic. It exemplifies the Spartan state's commitment to creating robust warriors who could defend and expand their territory, maintaining their dominance in ancient Greece. One vivid example of the agoge's impact is the emphasis on physical training. Young boys were subjected to demanding exercises and minimal provisions, promoting toughness and survival skills. They were encouraged to forage and fend for themselves, even resorting to theft when necessary, provided they were not caught. Another example is the focus on obedience and loyalty, where mentorship by older boys and loyalty to peers were ingrained as core values. Such training ensured that Spartans developed unwavering allegiance and camaraderie, vital traits on the battlefield. Supporters of the agoge laud its effectiveness in producing resilient soldiers and cultivating Spartan supremacy. It's often regarded as a pioneering model of state-sponsored education focusing on discipline, strength, and loyalty, which some might argue are desirable traits even in contemporary contexts. However, the agoge is not without its challenges and controversies. Critics highlight the brutality and harshness of the program, pointing to the emotional and psychological toll on young boys deprived of familial warmth. Some alternative viewpoints argue that such rigid indoctrination stifled individuality and creativity, essential aspects of both personal and societal growth. The agoge's influence extends beyond military training, shaping other aspects such as Spartans' social dynamics and governance. Its principles of communal living and merit-based respect permeated Spartan society, influencing their oligarchic political structures and communal decision-making processes. Moreover, the system underscored a profound connection between citizenship and military service, making the warrior identity inseparable from Spartan cultural identity. Through this comprehensive approach to education and training, the agoge was instrumental in cultivating the formidable Spartan warriors that have become legendary, while also creating a complex societal structure that was equally admired and critiqued by contemporaries and historians alike. The concept of military service and warrior ethos is central to understanding the life of an ancient Spartan. The Spartan society was unique in its complete and unwavering dedication to military excellence, with its citizens trained to become warriors from a young age. Military service was not just a duty, but a way of life, deeply embedded in the Spartan identity and social structure. The warrior ethos, a belief system valuing courage, discipline, loyalty, and sacrifice, formed the bedrock of Spartan culture, shaping not only individual soldiers, but the entire community. This emphasis on military service and the warrior ethos was significant in defining ancient Sparta's role in history and its reputation as a formidable military power. Spartans were known for their unparalleled discipline and effectiveness in battle, making them a dominant force in the Greek world. This focus on military capabilities allowed Sparta to achieve significant influence and control, notably demonstrated in their leadership during the Greco-Persian Wars and their pivotal role in the Peloponnesian War against Athens. Two specific examples highlight the importance of this point. Firstly, the agoge, the rigorous education and training regimen for young Spartan males, exemplifies the society's dedication to cultivating warriors. Starting at age 7, boys were subjected to intense physical and mental training, shaping them into ideal Spartan soldiers. Secondly, the Battle of Thermopylae serves as a real-world application of the warrior ethos. Despite being vastly outnumbered, a small force of Spartans and their allies held off the Persian army for 3 days, epitomizing courage and strategic brilliance. The warrior ethos also garners support from modern military and leadership perspectives. Some argue that the principles of discipline and self-sacrifice seen in Spartan culture are relevant and inspiring even today, providing valuable lessons for contemporary military training and leadership development. However, there are challenges and controversies surrounding this concept. The Spartan focus on military prowess came at the expense of other cultural and intellectual pursuits, leading some historians to view Sparta as overly rigid and militaristic. Additionally, the harshness of the Spartan system, particularly in the agoge, raises ethical questions about the balance between discipline and human rights. The military service and warrior ethos in Spartan society deeply influenced other aspects of Spartan life, including their political structure, economy, and even family dynamics, establishing a legacy that endures in discussions of military history and leadership. This interconnection underscores the pervasive impact of the martial focus in shaping Spartan civilization.